I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me, 'cause she got it.
Welcome back to my channel Z Motogp. Here I will tell you about Motogp and other races, which are actually trusted and up to date. If you want to receive information back from us, please subscribe, like, share and ring the bell. Thanks a lot.
Starting from the Indian Motogp at the Booth International Circuit, Marc Marquez will begin his deliberations with three big plans he has set in motion over the past few weeks. Marc Marquez's three big plans relate to his future at Honda and beyond if he does decide to leave the Japanese manufacturer. Marc Marquez has set a deadline between the Indian Motogp and the Japanese Grand Prix to make a decision on whether he will leave Honda or stay. There are three plans that Marc Marquez has prepared, to be taken in the time span he set. Plans A, B and C are all related to his future, and Marc Marquez will choose. The Indian Motogp will also be an interesting race to look forward to. Apart from the MotoGP 2023 Series 13 at the Booth India International Circuit being the first event in the country, the moment will be crucial for Marc Marquez. Marc Marquez has stated a deadline for him to make a decision about his future, which is between the start of the Indian MotoGP and the Japanese Grand Prix. Marc Marquez will choose between Plan A, B, and or C. Whatever those options are, they all relate to his future as a MotoGP rider. Marquez is now considering leaving Honda to join his younger brother, Alex Marquez at Gresini Ducati in MotoGP 2024. The CrashNet report said there was the fact that several reports during the Misano MotoGP indicated the deal was almost complete. Meanwhile, Honda admits Marc Marquez has not told them about plans to leave. But on the other hand, there are those who say the rumors he moved to Gresini don't seem entirely accurate. This can be seen from the moment his statement after the Misano MotoGP test on Monday earlier this week. The riding style is quite different, but in the end, the problem remains the same, so we have to keep working. Of course, you always expect more. If this is the base, if this is the bike, then we are far away. We need to work and change things. It's true that there are new engineers. They have started with this new bike, then they will start working. They haven't worked on this new project for a long time. Let's see if they can pick up the pace. They haven't introduced me to him yet, but I think he is the new project leader. Although they haven't explained it to me yet. 3 options. After trying out the latest Honda prototype for 2024, Marc Marquez at that time he did not reveal the most positive review of Honda's new bike. Marc Marquez actually admitted that he had 3 choices for the 2024 season. According to him, staying at Honda is one thing, moving to Gresini is another. While Sky Sport Italia reports a sabbatical year could be taken to join KTM in MotoGP 2025. In his statement, Marquez said of his plans, "There is Plan A, Plan B, and Plan C, of which I mentioned 2 before, there are 3. I have 3 plans, 3 very clear ideas, I am clear about what needs to be done for each of them." MotoGP 2023 Series 13 is scheduled to be held at the Indian Booth International Circuit. The Indian MotoGP schedule is the first Grand Prix motorcycle race in the country. Spanish Honda rider Marc Marquez finally left for India after his visa was issued. Marquez flew from Madrid International Airport on Wednesday afternoon, 9/20, and is scheduled to arrive in the land of Hindustan on Thursday, 9/21. Marquez's departure for India was shared by the racer nicknamed the Baby Alien on his official Instagram account. He had a transit at London International Airport, England before continuing the flight to the destination. "I already have a visa. Madrid to London then to India," Marc Marquez wrote by sharing a photo of the airport from inside an airplane, quoted on Thursday, 9/21. If you look at the estimated Madrid-Delhi trip by air, Marquez is predicted to arrive at the location this morning. Meanwhile, according to senior MotoGP observer and journalist Simon Patterson, the 30-year-old racer will only arrive on the track later this afternoon. This fact is quite surprising. because Marquez can only rest a day before undergoing a free practice session on Friday morning, 22/9. In fact, other riders have arrived in the land of Barada and visited the Booth International Circuit since a few days ago. This means Marquez is eyeing an overnight London-Delhi flight that will take him to the circuit later in the afternoon. "That's okay," said Simon Patterson, who regularly updates the arrival of riders in India. It is known, Marc Marquez had experienced departure delays after his visa was not issued. He and the team should have flown to India a few days ago. Indian MotoGP promoter Fair Street Sports had apologized for the problem. They ensure that all riders and crews can arrive at the location as soon as possible.